What's up guys, 5Pop101 here. Today we're going over the most overpowered weapons in Blade and Sorcery U12. So let's get started. While I will be going over both weapons and spells in this video, I figure why not start in the normal arena fighting some enemies. We have this guy right here. Obviously, it dismembers enemies very easily. If we press the spell button, it launches us in the direction of the enemy, where we can obviously aim right at him. Well, we can aim up, down, any direction, really. It makes it good if we want to do a nice quick dash. Right. Oh no, we got our we got our head too. Not bad at all. Of course, this guy is using the Samehada, which that in itself is very overpowered. But if we press the trigger and the spell button, we can activate this guy right here. Instantly fire imbued. Obviously, pressing the spell button, we can still dash. But if we do the trigger, now it shoots out these projectiles. If we slow them down, you'll be able to see it's a flaming sword that aims directly at whatever enemy you're looking at. Oh no, it shoots in the direction of your head. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so it can pierce directly through them. Pretty cool. And it dismembers? Not bad at all. Alright, Genix, I give you credit. This thing is pretty cool. Come on, let's see what you got. Ha! Oh, took off an arm with that one. Alright, on to the next one. We select a spell right here and pull the trigger. We have Genix's Armament Pack. And I do believe if we select it and we fight enemies, yeah, that's true. So this is basically like our own weapon in our hand. So our hand is now made of metal. Nice, I like it. Next for overpowered spells, we have Frieza's Laser Beam. So if you pull the grip, summon the sphere, disappears after a second, but if you pull the trigger right after, you shoot out this nice little beam, which I believe can, oh, so we see these decals, so it can pierce directly through enemies. Does it add decals on collision? Not, I don't think so. That kind of stinks. I wish it wasn't as bright too, because it is kind of blinding. But let's see. Okay, no, it does add the decals on collision. Very cool. And I wonder, is this customizable at all? I don't think so. That'd be cool if it was, and we could actually dismember with it. Let's try it again. Aim for the neck. Yeah, I'd say she's fairly dead. Next, we have our Arc Fist. So I believe if we select the lightning. Oh, okay. This is gonna be fun. Hold on. Hey, pal, come here for a sec. Let's electrocute him normally, and then we do the grip trigger. We get our Arc Fist, which I think this should be in the game by default, but we can now whip electricity at an enemy. Oh man. Okay, we can absolutely dismember them. We can set a couple traps. So let's say this guy's coming at us right here. Well, all we need to do is something like that, and he can walk and just gets torn to pieces by the Arc Fist. Very cool. And if we do this, I'm pretty sure we can, yeah. Okay, so it does get turned off properly. Very nice. Okay, that was a little bit much. Now, I don't know if this next one is considered overpowered. I think it is. It at least makes me feel extremely overpowered. Let's say we have an enemy. All we need to do is apply a certain amount of force to them. Like that. And their head explodes. And then we see, obviously, all their brain particles right there. Next up, why don't we use the Yamato by Genix. Now, I do think Genix should change the name of this. Yeah, I get that it's in the sheath, but you should change the name of it. So, so that it just says Yamato right there. So as you can tell, as we're holding the sheath, we pull the trigger. We shoot out these swords that is just like Dante's, which, okay, so it can pierce, can slash, and it looks like it auto-targets enemies. And I'm sure you guys know this is one of the most powerful weapons in Blade and Sorcery. And one of my favorite features is after installing Huge Honor's mod, we can actually pull off the sheath as it's a live object, which is very, very cool. Hey, pal, come on. Oh, and the head exploded. Wow, very overpowered. Now, I think if we pull the trigger and slash, we actually do these judgment cuts. And because I have fast weapon handling, it makes it pretty easy. And I gotta say, it might be a little overpowered to keep doing this over and over and over. Wow. Very cool. Ooh. And of course, through the chest. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but this weapon does have easy pierce, so you can obviously dismember it real quick, but we can pierce into anything very, very easily. Even this wall right here. I mean, come on. Now that is an ability I wish more of the weapons in this game had, but it is what it is. And I wish we could also grab this, because it'd be nice to just chuck it like that, but it is what it is. We can still throw it like normal. Stay down, punk. Another favorite of mine, we have Krillin's Destructo Kits, which makes this nice audio, automatically straightens itself out when you throw it, and adds these awesome decals. But what happens if you hit an enemy? Well, you can actually dismember them on collision. Basically, any part of them, as you guys can tell. It is kind of tricky to aim, so it does take a little bit of practice, but it is a very, very cool ability. Oh, right up at the legs too, that's funny. And I'm pretty sure it can actually go through objects too. So, why don't we hide behind something? Why don't we hide behind this wall? Let's see if we can get her. Oh, yep, we got her head. I'd say that works fairly well. Now, this one is a bit much, so I'm going to show it one time, and my game will probably lag out. Okay, now that we're up here, we pulled the trigger, and this nice fireball grows in our hand. Well, what may happen, do you ask? Well, we aim there, and then we stay back as far as we can. A meteor comes and absolutely destroys every enemy in the vicinity. And there is normally so much lag and so many issues with it that basically causes your game to break. But one thing I'd recommend getting is if you want to use it and be able to use it like I just did and have the game still load pretty quickly after, use my better performance mod, which can decrease the amount of particles. So with that, normally my game lags so much that I usually have to end up restarting. But now it's fine. And another spell, we have Rosshuriken, which, oh man, I heard the head explode. It knocks back enemies, we can throw it, have it explode, knock enemies back, and let's see. Our head exploded on collision, that's perfect. We can customize it so we have our lava Rosshuriken. I will be working on these particles. Different explosion, and I believe if we grab the Renegon right here, we have our tailed beast bomb Rosshuriken, which of course, you throw it, and it explodes, and I just missed. That stinks. Well, you know what? What happens if we get the Amaterasu? Why don't we get that and see what happens? Now with our Amaterasu right there, we imbue it. Get our Amaterasu Rosshuriken. Explodes enemies, lights them on black fire, and knocks them back. Now there's few abilities in this game as overpowered as that. But one that comes to mind is Linika's Mystic Hands, which lets you, pick up enemies just like this right here, and slam them down a bit, cause their head to explode, and just chuck them into whatever you want immediately after. Now keep in mind, this version is still in beta testing. It's kind of... Oh, I didn't expect the head to explode. It's still in beta testing. It's pretty buggy at the moment. But, see, as you can tell, I just swiped my hand and it completely went through. But for the most part, it works pretty well. It does what it's supposed to do. I mean, come on. Look at that. See, there's an example of one of the bugs. So just redo it, and voila. pick them up, chuck them around the arena, and if you really want to, hey, come here, pal. And you just throw them all the way out of there. You can also grab the environment, so let's say you're on a climbing map and it's getting really tedious for you. Just launch yourself with the Mystic Hands. It's really a ton of fun. You can of course grab items as well. So if I wanted to pierce her, it's that simple. And I think, yeah, so we can also throw them. They also get aimed at the fly ref, so that makes it great if you just want to chuck it. Oh, that was super close too. Oh wow. And last but not least, if you pull the grip and the spell button, it will actually change forms. So we can use Doc Ock's tentacle arms too. Bye-bye. Now, I don't know if I'd really consider this to be one of the most overpowered weapons, but I'm going to show it anyways just because I had that much fun using it. So, with Mutato's kunai right here, we're able to teleport. And if we check the abilities, let's turn on grab and auto rotate. So no matter what, we throw it, we grab it, and it will automatically rotate us to teleport wherever the kunai is and rotate us towards our enemy. So I want to go over there. It automatically turns us. Now I know it looks a little bit weird in the video that it doesn't look like that, but rest assured it does automatically rotate you, so gameplay is so much better. So let's say, for example, I wanted to slow down my slow-mo even more than usual. Use our Sharingan slow-mo, chuck it up, pull the grip, teleports right over him, we're facing him, and it's really that easy. Of course, we can use two of these at the same time. I don't know if I've ever actually shown that in a video. But I'm going to do that right now. So we grab two of these kunai, and let's say we really want to mess with this guy. Let's chuck one over there, and you know what? Let's leave that one right there. He has no idea what's going on. Ready? So we pull the grip. We transport right here. No idea. And then we transport to the second. Now, I don't know if I plan on adding more variations so you can teleport to even more places at once. Maybe in succession, one after another. But just for fun, I think this is a pretty awesome ability. Are you going to leave already? I love that I missed both. But then again, teleport right behind him, and I prevent him from getting over there. Oh, you want to pick up my... Okay, alright, come at me. Ooh. Oh man, this is always one of my favorites. I love that I customize it and I upgraded the abilities so that we can teleport and automatically rotate. It just makes it a lot better when we're trying to fight the enemies. It's unfair at this point. Let's holster this and oh, I don't know. Why don't we grab our sword just for fun? Like I said, it's super overpowered, but a ton of fun to use. Most likely one of my new favorite additions in Trials of the Shinobi, which is coming back kinda soon. Make sure to check out the VRG website, that's where it's going to be posted first. All of the weapons aren't there currently, so if you haven't gotten it there already, definitely make sure to do so. And that brings me to another thing on our list. We have Yamato's Spectral Armory mod, which allows you to fabricate all of these incredible weapons directly with the spell. So, we pull the trigger, we go up, get this nice dagger, trigger, go down, get a long sword. I guess that's more of a short sword. We go to the side, we get a nice buckler. And of course, all of these are objects, they just look real clunky. And then we get our axe if we go to the left. Can we do any more? If we go out forward, okay, that's still the axe. What about back? Okay, that's nothing special. But I do believe if we select it in both hands, we can merge, pull apart to grab. Oh wow. Okay, so we get a dual axe right here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. And I believe there was another one. We pull in, it looks like we get a mace. Wow. Okay, and this is the normal flame mace. So it's that one right there, but it looks pretty awesome. Let's see, if we go forwards, we get our bow and arrow. I love this. Look at this. Seems like the arrow doesn't really aim properly. Let's try that again. Yeah, it seems like it's aiming to the side just a tad. But anyways, we pull in. Looks like we get our spear. Wow. Okay, so this really has a ton of different abilities. I didn't expect this. This is the first time I've ever used this. Especially in a video. Dang. And cool. Oh, she's gone. I think not. What are you trying to get? Come on. Oh, that is a lot. Alright guys, but I think that's it for a video with the most overpowered mods. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. Thanks for watching.